ever since I bought the house in August, I have been trying to get an electrical panel installed. I need to redo all the wiring in the house, and I have not had any success until now. So next week, I have someone coming to install an electrical panel, and I say install, not replace, because I have a fuse box still, which really worried me throughout the winter, like when I was having company and needing to run all of my extra electric radiators and things. But finally, it's coming this week. So for a couple of days, I won't have power. It's going to be interesting. But I always end up doing a little preparation things before vendors come. So what I'm doing to prepare for the electrician coming is I've disconnected the phone from this old security system, and I've opened up all of these, where these cords are, there's these little plastic boxes. It's basically, it acted as conduit. So I've been opening up all of those in this whole area to make the wiring visible, and because I'm hoping that as a bonus, I can ask him to just make sure that the security panel is completely disconnected. And then I'll have a whole bunch of wires that I can pull out. That one up there is for the electric roller shutters outside this door. But this is an old part of the security system. So if I make sure the power is all disconnected, then I could pull out all these wires. And there's one that goes to right outside the door too, outside the house. So all this could come out, which would make me really happy. You can see already the pile I'm making, old phone line I already pulled out, and all the covers from the conduit. It's going to be a really big project disconnecting it all from the whole house, but I'm going to be excited to see all of these wires go away. Okay, take two. I got a new lavalier mic as a reward for myself for getting some of my video stuff done I needed to do. And I didn't pick up on my last recording, so we're gonna, here we go again. So today's a big day around here because today is the day, it looks like he might have just pulled up. The electrician is finally coming to replace this fuse box with a real electrical panel. Super excited. Not gonna have power for a couple of days, so I've got lots of projects planned for out in the yard and in rooms where I can just open up the shutters. I'm hoping he's going to create some order out of this chaos and install a nice clean electrical panel. So fingers crossed for me. Big day today. Update you later. So I was right, that was him. I don't have my lavalier mic. I hope that my voice comes through okay, because I'm doing this real quick while he's out running an errand. So yeah, I've been without power today, so I've been working on all kinds of things in the yard, pulling wallpaper and stuff. And ta-da! Look how big that panel is. So he did tidy up all the little boxes that were on here. Some of them, he said, were for the electric company, so he couldn't do anything with them. But look, he got all these little ones out of here. So he's doing something with that. And now I've got this gigantic electrical panel. It's amazing. So I'm not sure what he went out to go get, but I don't have power yet. I'm hoping I will by the end of the day, so that at least I can warm up my bed, maybe cook some dinner. Back in the street entry where it had the electrical panel put in. Ta-da! And just coming in to add a little wrap up for this video, because he cleaned up all of the little extra boxes. You can see little shadows here. There were a couple of boxes down here. There's another one up on the top, and then the circuit fuse box was right at the top there. So that's all done. But when he did the panel, he didn't do any rewiring of the house. So the house is still not up to code. I still have ungrounded outlets and too many outlets on one circuit and that kind of thing. So I'm still really careful with the electricity. Um, and then an update is there's at the very top, you can see there's a white box that goes across and down. And what that is the guys who are doing the electricity in the kitchen came out and they ran all new lines from the tableau. What's it in French? My French brain is interfering with my English. The electrical panel has all new wires going to the kitchen, and they go squeaky. This is the cellar door. So these black cables are power lines. They go brand new from the electrical panel up through those boxes, and then it goes down, follows down under that little beam, and then where that arch is between those two spaces is where my kitchen is, and actually it's right at the edge of the kitchen. So they punched a hole up into there for all of these new cables for the kitchen to completely rewire it. And then I asked him, well, aren't you going to take out the old wiring? Because it's taking up space on the panel. And I can't really have live outlets behind my cabinets. And they're like, oh, it'll be fine. I'm like, no, I don't think it'll be fine. So I contacted the electrician who did my box because I thought he did a good job. And it's like, they said I need to have you come out and pull all of these out. But he's busy till summer. So he said, I don't think I can get out there by then. And my last response to him was, well, can you tell me what to tell them to make them do it? Like, that's not to, standard, is it, right? To have outlets behind cabinets, especially ones that aren't up to code and, I don't know, might short out or something stupid. So anyway, waiting to solve that little problem. But I do have all new lines going to the kitchen, and they did all nice and neatly, like these boxes. I do need to pull out the ceiling and replace it. So I'm a little concerned that box is attached to my ceiling I needed to pull out, but that's okay. We've had worse problems to deal with. And I haven't gotten the wallpaper off yet. I've kind of picked at it and kind of gotten this zone done, but it's really slow going because I don't want to use the steamer. I'm nervous to use the steamer right next to all the electrical stuff. But I might just, like when I'm doing this over here, like pop over and zap a little spot and run away with the steamer or something. It's just, because this is really hard. So it's just kind of like, I'm like, forget it, I'll do it later. Yeah, that's what I gotta do, the rest of in here. But I did finish getting all the wallpaper off of this wall. So that part's done. Got the curtain down and all that. So yeah, so it's I got a lot of the security lines out. So this little space here is really starting to tidy up. I mean, it doesn't look very pretty with the torn wallpaper and the exposed plaster, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I see a difference between how the cables being gone helps tidy it up. So anyway, that's my update, and I won't have really a lot of electrical updates until the summer when we can start doing some rewiring. So it seemed like a good spot to wrap this one up.